Hey, my name is James Mooring. I'm Curate at Woven St Margaret's, and these Curate Chat videos are just a chance to get to know two people who are coming to join us as Woven, as Curates as well. They're called Anna and Jess. So I had a little Zoom interview with them last week, just getting to know a bit more about them, hearing a bit more about why they're excited to come and join us here in Aspley and Bilborough and Strelly and Baseford. This part of the city. They're two great people. I really enjoyed chatting to them, and I'm sure you'll enjoy hearing a bit more about them. So let's get into it. So we got Anna, who's joining us today. Anna is coming to be a curate with us at Woven. She's going to be particularly based at St Margaret's. It's great to be able to chat with you today, Anna.
Hey.
So I'm going to ask Anna a couple of questions so we can get to know her a bit better. At the minute, lockdown means we will get to see her one day, but we don't quite know when. And that's so we thought, we'd do like a little get to know. So there's some more serious questions. There's a few silly ones as well. So Anna, where are you currently living, and what have you been doing there?
Yeah, so I live in Devon, in Exeter. So I've always lived in the southwest, so this has always kind of been my region. I was born in Bristol and then came to Exeter for university, and I love it. So I work for a church at the moment called Exeter Network Church. So we're right in the city centre of Exeter, and I've been with ENC now for 9 years. And so I began training 2 years ago. And you said that the house phone was going to go off.
Couldn't make it up.
You're a popular man.
It never rings. It's like 3 times in like an hour.
So I've been training for ordination at St Mellitus for the last 2 years. So yeah, that's what I do.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Tell us one interesting and unusual thing about you.
I never know what to say when people ask me that question, but I did have a think, and the thing I wanted to tell you is that on the side of being an ordinand, I also run a little cinnamon bun company.
Seriously?
Yeah.
How? That sounds incredible.
So on Saturday mornings, I started a little cinnamon bun baking business called the Great Western Bun Run.
Wow.
I charge £5 a box, and I deliver these cinnamon buns to people's doorsteps.
And is business booming in lockdown?
Booming, absolutely.
Amazing.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
I bothered training to be a vicar now. I think that I should be a baker.
Amazing. Joy has made cinnamon buns like once or twice, and they're just the best thing in the world.
Me and Joy should get together and make buns together.
Definitely. we're just talking this morning. I think Joy wants to do like a live baking on Zoom or something. So
she should do it. Is she a good baker?
Yeah, I'm kind of, you're supposed to say yes when you're married to the person.
She's your wife.
Also yes. And the best thing is she tends to bake when she's like bored or got time on her hands. So lockdown has meant a lot of time on her hands. So
when I get to Nottingham, I'm going to collab with Joy, and we're going to start our own bakery.
Amazing. That is definitely going to have to happen. So we're going to do some quick fire, like this or that questions. See how we go. So the first one, sweet or savoury?
Savoury, 100%.
Interesting. I was expecting after all the baking chat for it to be sweet.
I love a cheese scone.
Oh, fair enough.
So good.
Tea or coffee?
Coffee. I'm a massive coffee snob, I'm afraid. So I've got the whole setup here, the grinder, the bean weigher. Yeah, I've gotten a bit intense about my coffee.
Yeah, so we've really and actually we're in a little coffee club in Nottingham. So it means we get sort of a kilo bag of coffee for what would normally cost the same as like a tiny little 250 gram one.
How do you join this club?
We'll let you know. We'll hook you up.
A Nottingham secret. I love it.
Beer or wine?
Wine. Summer, white wine. Winter, red wine.
Nice. Good. Sport or shopping?
Sport, actually.
What sport are you into?
I really don't like shopping. I make my housemate do all our food shopping. I really can't stand clothes shopping and food shopping. My mum buys all my clothes.
Nice.
I love clothes shopping. And sports-wise, I'm into netball, so I'm in a netball team here. So I'm hoping to join a netball team in Nottingham when I get there.
Nice. Yeah. It's a great city for sport. Like, we've been to watch ice hockey.
Wow.
There's 2 football teams, cricket. Yeah, you name it.
Maybe I should get into ice hockey when I get to Nottingham.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal.
That's so niche.
Yeah, it is. Spring or autumn?
Spring. Yeah. So
Nice.
I live super near the beach here. So spring is when the beaches start opening up and Devon comes alive.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know you're moving to like the furthest place you can be away from a beach, right?
Do you know, I've had so many conversations with God about this because I'm going to the beach so much, but I feel like I could sacrifice the beach for you guys. But I do feel like I'm a bit of a martyr.
Yeah. No, totally.
Where's the nearest beach?
Like Skegness, probably. It's like 2 hours sort of east.
Okay.
Yeah, or like some of the beaches at the top of Norfolk you can get to in a bit longer. But
you said the peaks were quite near, hey?
The peaks are pretty near, and that's a good payoff.
Praise God.
Facebook or Instagram?
Instagram, yeah.
Memes or GIFs?
Memes? I thought that was such an interesting question.
Yeah, Joy came up with that one.
I like that one.
Yeah. Jess, to be fair, Jess said GIFs because she was like, I don't really get memes.
She doesn't get them. Oh, I love Jess so much.
Netflix or Disney Plus?
I don't have Disney Plus.
Why?
Are you a Disney fan, James?
Yeah, well, sort of. More like Pixar. So like the Toy Story and those sort of. We got it like right at the start of lockdown.
Yeah.
Just smashed it.
I have a theory that Disney like maybe have something to do with Corona, because I don't think it's a coincidence that Disney Plus came out just as Corona really took off.
I actually saw a meme about that exact thing. So, yeah.
Spread it. It's true. Yeah. Spread it.
Beach holiday or ski holiday?
I've never put on a pair of skis. Beach every time. I don't know why you would choose to pay to go and be cold.
Yeah, totally. To be fair, we had our honeymoon in like a ski destination in the Alps because we got married in December. So we thought we'd have to spend loads of money and sit on a plane for hours to go somewhere hot. So we just embraced it. But neither of us went skiing. And actually, like one day we went up a mountain to try and experience a bit of it. But I went up in a cap. And it was like 50-mile-an-hour winds. We'd Googled and said there's this little like restaurant up on the mountains. We thought we could have our lunch there. It turned out to be like a ski sort of cafeteria. So it smelled like fried food and sweaty skiers. So we had like a dry piece of cake, an instant cup of coffee, and then came back down the mountain in shame.
Never again.
So yeah, beach all day.
The thing I like about the ski thing is I like the idea. I understand there's quite a lot of cake involved. So apparently, like around about mid-afternoon, you normally have cake when you go skiing, and I like that.
Yeah, because you've got because about that point it starts to get dark and you don't ski, so you've got the whole afternoon, evening to do the fondue. And
like cheese fondue, the wine, hot tubs. So I would go if I wasn't being made to ski.
Nice.
Yeah.
McDonald's or Nando's?
Nando's. Yeah. My housemate is obsessed with McDonald's and loves McDonald's breakfast. I, on the other hand, wouldn't miss it. If it never opened again, I wouldn't miss it.
Wow.
Nando's, I love Nando's.
Okay.
Love Nando's. I am a lemon and herb girl.
Okay, fair enough. Nando's is a bit out of the way. There's McDonald's like down the road from St Margaret's. So actually, like, you probably will learn to love McDonald's breakfast.
I'll get into it, yeah.
Like at least weekly. There's also Porky's Cob Shop, which is a little bit further, a bit nearer to St Margaret's actually. And I was telling Jess about this. They do the breakfast tray, which is like a big cardboard tray with like the biggest bread roll you've ever seen, and then just covered in a cooked breakfast.
Oh my word!
So we'll introduce you to that.
That sounds incredible.
It's great. Anna, tell us a bit about what your passions in ministry are.
Yeah, slight gear change. I like it. From Porky's breakfast to yeah. So I think I feel really, really passionate about family and about creating family. So one of my favorite verses in scripture is when it says that God sets the lonely in family, and that's something over the years I've grown a real heart for. So I love the father heart of God. I love the adoption of God, and I love that as Christians we're called to be extended family. So I love ministry around the table. I love getting people together. I love having people over and just acting like family. I just feel really passionate about that, and seeing kind of people with orphan spirits being adopted into God's family. I feel really passionate about that. And young people, I've done a lot of work with students, so I feel passionate about students and reaching students who often are a lonely generation. Often what students and young people are looking for is family. And so yeah, I feel passionate about young people, students, adopting people, and intergenerational family, really. Like, I love when you get random people around the table, from the oldest to the youngest, different demographics, and I just love seeing God's family and how crazily diverse and often quite odd it is. You know, those moments where you're just sat around the table and you're like, only God has brought us together. I love that. Yeah.
That's so cool. What's one thing you're looking forward to about living in Nottingham?
I'm really looking forward to the Peak District. I'm looking forward to being in a bigger city. So Exeter is really a town. So I'm excited to be somewhere with lots of diversity and everything that kind of a big city brings. I'm excited to be connected to the rest of the country. Devon's pretty out of the way, so I'm excited to be more in the centre of the country, and I'm excited to explore coffee shops with you guys.
There's some unbelievable ones.
I'm excited to try that breakfast that you were telling me about.
That's great. What excites you about coming to be a part of Woven?
Everything I know of Woven I love. So when I was talking to Rich in the early stages of kind of deciding to come up to join you guys at Woven, I just loved the passion that he had for outreach, for mission. I loved that he didn't talk so much about the Sunday service. He talked about the community and what was going on in the community. And I love that you guys are passionate about your local area and reaching your local area. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm excited that you guys seem like family and you seem really fun. And I just looks really fun. I'm really excited to get involved.
It's going to be so good to have you come join us. We're looking forward to it. Final question. How can we be praying for you at this time?
That's a lovely question. I've got just a big kind of move on my hands. So I've got to get out of this flat in the next kind of little while, next couple of months, and pack up and obviously say my goodbyes here, and then kind of get everything that I own up to you guys in Aspley. So yeah, prayers for that. I think transitions are always weird, aren't they? So I think prayers for the transition and that it all goes smoothly. and that I arrive well with you guys, and that I get plugged in straight away.
Great.
Yeah.
We'll definitely be praying.
Thank you.
Thanks, Anna. It's great to chat to you.
That was great. It was really good to chat to you guys, and I look forward to meeting you in person.